Titan wheel accessory spacers. Is it gonna fix the fitment on the Cobra? Let's find out. Let's get it. YouTube, what is going on? It's your boy Chris Rod here, and today I just got a little quick video to give you guys by putting spacers on my Cobra. And the reason that I'm going to be installing the spacers onto the car is because factory, if you don't have a deep deal wish, if you don't have a deep dish wheel on your car, you kind of end up with this terrible factory looking setup of basically a nice space going from the quarter panel onto the wheel. And it looks kind of ugly if you ask me. Now, installing these particular spacers is actually just going to be a temporary thing for the moment before I decide to finally put my SVE R350 wheels onto this Cobra. This is just going to be a temporary thing. It's not going to be a long time thing, but I just wanted to make sure I have a nice looking fitment for the moment for that car. And the real entire setup that's currently on the car right now is literally just a simple 5-spoke American Muscle wheel, the chrome style wheels, with a regular Mustang look. And don't get me wrong, it's a very simple look. It's actually nice in my opinion, but it's just not going to really do it for me right now. I don't mind the chrome, but I just want to take this car to a different kind of level. And the spacers that I have are the Titan wheel accessory spacers that I actually originally had for the 1980 Dodge Aspen. But when I decided on the Aspen to go back to basically factory style wheels, I had no need for the spacers. So I decided to end up using these and put them on the Cobra instead. That's why these kind of look a little bit beat, because they've already been used before. But the quality on these spacers, I gotta say, is pretty good. It's very heavy duty and I like it. It's like a lightweight heavy duty kind of a deal. Really nice, simple, and I think this is about like an inch width or something like that. It's something that I needed when I had these on the Aspen. It was really important. The bolt pattern setup is literally the same thing as a Mustang. What changes is just the actual center hub, which is why I needed these in particular for that car. But this will still work on the Mustang, so that's always going to be a good thing. But now, enough of me yapping on and boring you guys as much long as I can. Let's actually just hurry up and put these spacers onto the car. Luckily for me though, installing spacers onto the car is actually relatively easy. All you gotta do is just jack up the car, take the wheel out, put the spacer on, and then place the wheel back into the car. And then hopefully we're gonna get rid of that big little gap right there and hopefully get a little full look. Wheel out. How are we looking in here? Huh? Looks good. And maybe later I'll probably do some shocks, shock absorbers, or just quad shocks. I don't know, lowering springs. Maybe I'll bag the car. I don't know. And now, huh? That actually looks, interesting. You know, so far, I mean, look at that space. There's like even none, practically. A little bit. You know, let's see how it looks when it's down. So the spacers are now officially in the car, and honestly, it doesn't look quite bad. I gotta admit, it's a little bit nice. A little bit nice. Fills up the gap a little bit, so let's just show you guys the final result. And here we have our final look at installing the spacers onto the car. Clearly you can see the gap is not, well, it's barely a gap anymore. Like, it was like this, now it's like that. You see what I'm saying? So this is actually looking really well. I gotta admit, I like this a lot. And here is the other side, looking like the same as the right side. I mean, clearly that's really it. It's the same exact thing, but it's actually looking really well. And just the overall look at the car with the whole setup, with the spacers, it looks really good. You know, I can't complain at all. Just to point out, this is really just a simple, quick, temporary setup before I end up putting the SVE R350 wheels onto this car after I lower it and do a whole bunch of things. So this is just a little temporary thing for the moment. So now it's time for me to beat the life out of the car and just really see how it feels. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But for an overall review of this little spacer installation thing, Titan wheel accessory, I like it. It's really good. You know, it's a pretty good company. I actually used it, once again, I used it on the Aspen, so they last. It's a really good quality, and it's just a good product. And with all that being said, if you guys found this video enjoyable in any kind of way, if you want to...
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
With all that being said, if you guys found this video enjoyable and you think the car looks even better with the spacers on it, Be sure to leave a like, and don't forget for your boy, be sure to smash the subscribe button and as well as ring that notification bell. And until then, it's my boy Chris Rod, and see all you beautiful people in the next one. Peace.
Deja que ella te arrebate, pero no la maltrate. No es simplemente una mata. Préndele, dos cachas y sube para la nube.